Hello Realmers and welcome back to Rich's Realm. Although I don't know if I should be saying Rich's Realm any longer. Either way, it's my realm. Yes, you could say, is this going to be a Marvel Realm of Champions focused channel? It may do in the future, but yes, it has not exactly been the best 5 days since the launch of the game, but there will always be some positives in a negative situation. Even if the like to dislike ratio is now sitting at 1,200 likes to 408 dislikes. And as somebody that studies likes and dislikes on things that work and don't work for said channel, you can better believe that those ratios don't point to this being a favourable thing and a favourable positive reception. It's not overly positive. It's still a case that there were some things that were just not good about Marvel Realm of Champions. The thing is, guys, from the outset, it looked like Marvel Realm of Champions would have this element of hype to it. And whether or not this was going to be some sort of fighting game, the premise of the trailer gave nothing to the imagination and didn't really do a good job from first off the set of precedents of us going, yay, we can see something that is not a MOBA game or not X, Y, or Z game or turn-based game, as a lot of people expected this to be from the outset. So crazy disappointed to kind of see what has been delivered. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to cover next on this channel, like whether or not I cover Marvel Future Revolutions, which seems to be from the outset, and as well some of the videos, the gameplay videos that have been put out, actually something that is like just looking a bit more crispier and a bit more, well, fun, really. It looks new. Is this going to be something that is similar to any kind of MMORPG type game? Possibly. Is this going to have elements of Marvel Future Fight meets something, again, better or new? Something that looks like, well, even there, it looks a bit like the Spider-Man PS4 game, but this is more like I assume a free roaming type game. In any case, what I thought I'd do in this video is just break down a lot of stuff frame by frame as to, well, what can we look to see? Are there any similarities to Marvel Contest of Champions? Where is it theoretically going wrong? Where is it going right? What things are familiar, unfamiliar, those kind of things. Now, to start off with, we can just draw assumptions from what we've seen, and look, let's face it, we are theoretically looking at what is a MOBA game. Very weird to know that Marvel Super War, which was another game that was a MOBA, wasn't massively pushed westernly, and I think that maybe this I know they did say something to do with like operating costs to then run it in Western territories as opposed to Eastern territories, but it is still very strange to know that there's another MOBA game coming, and would that be direct competition? Maybe and possibly. Does NetEase have some restrictions against Netmarble? Don't know, but you know, that's just that by the by. Let's start off again frame by frame. The first frame would be this one here, that is the most crucial one, and that is the gearing system. There is this big worry about games like these, whether or not they're going to be huge money pits for things like pay to win. And it could be a case that by earning certain gear, you get some good stuff, but you get even better stuff when it comes to buying stuff, which then puts you into more of a pay to win. Very interesting enough, right in the top corner, which is here, there seems to be some sort of currency. Whether or not that's the premium currency will yet to be known. It's similar to see, it's good to see gold returning in some sort of capacity, and whether or not that's used as some kind of leveling or rank up tool is yet to be seen. The big emphasis first and foremost is teaming up. Now, it does look like you're running towards a massive Adaptoid, so somebody that's, you know, he's been putting on the pies, but he's been doing well at it. The next thing is defend. So whether or not that's defending something which is exactly like a MOBA game, that is the problem. What is this game actually going to be if it's not a MOBA game? It looks exactly like a MOBA game. There seems to be something of either the PvE or PvP is waves of certain attacks or attackers, as we said in the reaction. It looks kind of weird because you're like, right, well, those are waves of adaptoids or type of adaptoids or symbiotes and stuff like that you might go up against, and then it seems to be like health of something like your tower, which again is similar to what is a MOBA game. Either way, there's some decent crushing abilities, which is, you know, it's still cool to see your favorite Marvel characters battle it out, and still that the way that it's done in comparison to Marvel Super War, I think is a lot more clean cut. It's better. It feels more customized, even though there was customization functions to Marvel Super War. It would just be nice to see something that's more of a Western distribution for it, where the previous one was not. So this is the problem that I have. I know Marvel Future Fight is delivered the way it is. I just feel this would be a bit more polished version. Where we had a complete gap in the market for years, Marvel Future Revolutions, and Marvel Realm of Champions is one of those games that should have been out a couple years ago. I don't know if really now is the right time for the market strength, but you know, we carry on regardless. And look, there's going to be same effects. You're going to see things like your Incinerate effects on screen now. You're going to see other types of effects that are the same, similar from Marvel Contest of Champions. Those seem to be replicated over with the same emphasis and idea. Tanks, healers, whatever they are, AoE specialists are going to play some factor. Again, same thing with other mobile games out there. So yeah, that it is what it is. And yeah, it's certainly nice to see a big MODOK type thing right in the center, and different items, weapons, gearing seem to be, you know, having some of the positive or negative effects on them. The same thing with personal abilities. You've got Unstoppable right there. That's a Marvel Contest of Champions trait. You've also got things like Chill here, which could be something to do with like Frozen or Cold Snap, and Frostbite from Marvel Contest of Champions. There's those spiked things, so I don't know if the arena condenses, so therefore making it very much competitive in the end, and like any kind of good finishing circle in a battle royale, it kind of puts you at a point of like getting close. And do you know what I would say, if there's any mobile game developer out there or any kind of developer out there, put together a Marvel Battle Royale. Find a way. I could come up with a ton of ideas of how that could be, you know, really effective and fun. But I would say that that's something that, you know, I'd love to see. Marvel or DC Battle Royale type game. I'm sure there's been attempts out there. I think someone said to me there's a DC version of that. There's stuns, as you know, from Marvel Contest of Champions. I don't know if that's going to be something of a parry or an ability that allows to stun and can be very helpful. Obviously, that's going to be your Hulk there, your Scar, or your Hulk, like it's whatever it is going to be your tank, and it's going to be taking all the damage and dishing out some good damage with it. We've got like a flying character there, flying over, which is cool. Capture point, so there must be like different things to this. Do you put down traps, which is kind of weird because Marvel Contest of Champions talked about the idea of traps in one of the dev diaries, so whether or not there's ideas that are being cross-sharing will be another thing completely and entirely. And there again, you can see the traps and stuff, which does condense you, evades popping up as well, which just again seems like they've taken a lot of things from Marvel Contest of Champions and put into Marvel Realm of Champions, which again is cool, but I still don't know if this is going to be one of these games that players start playing and then just go, right, it's a MOBA game, I'll pick it up when I pick it up, or I'll put it down when I put it down. Either way, as I said, I will be covering it on the channel and any other kind of Marvel game, or maybe I'll do that on the other channel. I don't really know at the moment. We're called Rich's Realm, so it's my realm of things, Realm of Champions, and whatever I decide to put on it. Okay, there seems to be just the same thing again. There's nothing really that stands out to go like, okay, there's anything great or unique about this. I think as well, it just seems like it's a MOBA game. There's nothing really that kind of says any differently. I'm looking to see if there's anything that you can click on the screen for to do any kind of different attacks. I thought I saw something here with that there's like a lock there. But no, like, I mean, in a lot of MOBA games, you're moving around and you're pressing certain things. So I'm not sure if you're in complete control or how that really works. Either way, there's nothing on the screen talking about being a MOBA game. There's nothing on the screen to say any kind of a button assignment or kind of button pressing. It is just, unfortunately, nothing really that adds any value to that. So, before I kind of cast any kind of doom and gloom, the positive of things is that there seems to be more that's yet to be revealed, and it's not like we've waited a long time for this. Either way, I feel that a lot's to be revealed. First trailer, bit disappointing, but I'm sure there's more in the works, and we've probably got another couple of months. Has this killed the vibe for the game? That's going to be something to put in the comment section. Do you feel your vibe has been kind of shrunken by this? Are you still, like me, unsure, but hoping for more information soon to cast a real judgment? In any case, that's really been the video. Thank you very much for watching. We've gone frame by frame on a few things that are important. But yeah, there's nothing in the way that shows me how this game plays out. What is the, well, we know the objective is to win, and the objective is to, in battle, fight one another. But the parameters of how you do that, by pressing a special button, because there's nothing on screen to say like, right, if you're holding the device, I click down here, down here, down here to do X, Y, and Z type of maneuvers. You can move around the screen, of course, but yeah, there's nothing there. Either way, for me, there is a lot still to learn. I'm still going to be committing to covering this when it goes out here on Rich's Realm. And as well, Marvel Future Revolutions when that comes out, whether or not it's here or the main channel. But yeah, thoughts in the comment section, and we'll be probably dissecting very soon of what the journalist had to say about that trailer. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.